As she got closer, he asked her, "Am I not supposed to defeat it?" She replied, "Absolutely not." While she took her device and looked up information about the wolf, the royal horn, which is a beast that's ranked 4 on the rare species list, on the verge of extinction. After taking a closer look, she noticed that it was hurt, so she quickly rummaged through her bag, took out some bandages, and began to treat its wound. While she did that, our protagonist asked her if she could treat it. She replied that rankers often get injured, so she learned basic medicine. She also mentioned that she had given him some basic treatment when he was beaten by Loud, and at that time she had also told him that they could set up their base camp for that day. She also told him that, as an appraiser agent, she couldn't just leave that child behind. He agreed to her suggestion. Suddenly, she started yelling at him, saying that protecting the royal horn was the same as conducting an ecological survey. She also told him not to misunderstand that she was prioritizing it over him or anything. He got startled by her yelling and replied that he understood what she was trying to do. After that, the scene shifts to a night sky where we can see a bonfire burning. Alongside the fire, we can see the silhouettes of 2 people sleeping peacefully on the ground. A bit farther away, we can see our protagonist standing while holding a sword covered in a green aura. It is revealed that he is practicing, saying "Middle Lotus," as he strikes a nearby tree using a cross attack. The attack flies towards the tree with mind-boggling speed, but doesn't even leave a scratch on the tree. We can see the disappointment on his face as he flops down on the ground, realizing his muscle weakness. He thought to himself about the crushing defeat he faced in the arena, feeling useless. He had the realization that if he continued like this, he wouldn't be able to reach the God Island. While stretching his hands towards the night sky, he told himself that he had to become strong. He sat up and remembered the appraiser's words that he also possessed an art. After that, the scene shifts to a morning sky. Our protagonist was sleeping peacefully under a tree until he was jolted awake by some sound. After standing up, he asked the appraiser girl, "What's wrong?" She answered him that it suddenly started thrashing around. At that time, we see the wolf from yesterday standing against her in an attacking manner, also growling at them. In the midst of all this, he noted that it looked better than yesterday. In response to that, she told him that royal horns have a high recovery rate, so with the right treatment, they will heal quickly. She also mentioned that it's still a baby, so normally it would take well to people. She also said that this situation made her suspicion clear that the wound had been inflicted by humans. After hearing that, he asked for clarity, and she asked him to look closely at its horn. While taking a close look, they noticed that some parts of the horn were chipped away. She added that it seemed like it had been attacked by poachers. She continued saying that royal horns are a panacea, so they were once captured in large numbers, and that's the reason they ended up on the rare species ranking. Even if capturing them is banned, the demand doesn't disappear, so they are still secretly hunted in the underworld. It is traded under the name unicorn. While saying this, the wolf lunged at her, but our hero was faster. He put his sheathed sword in front of it, thus blocking its attack. After seeing his sword, the wolf started to tremble again. Our protagonist noticed it, and after seeing the sword, the wolf started to run towards the forest. Our girl screamed, "Wait!" After that, our protagonist had a realization that his action may have scared it. He asked our girl if she was going to chase it or what. She answered yes, saying that even if it has recovered, it won't be in perfect condition, and until now there was no information about a royal horn being in the Azavan forest. She said this while putting on her shirt. She also told him that chasing after it is the ecological survey itself. After hearing this, he quickly put on his gear and told her that he would go ahead. She reminded him to be careful, as there might be poachers in the forest. He asked her what to do if he found a poacher, and also inquired if his rank would go up if he defeated them. She answered that it depends on the opponent's capabilities, but there is still a possibility. He said he understood and dashed like a bullet in the same direction as the wolf, saying he would defeat as many as he could. While dashing through the forest, he thought to himself about the speed of the wolf and how he couldn't even see it. Suddenly, an arrow flew at him, and from above, He noticed it just in time and skillfully dodged it. At the same time, we can see another person attacking from behind, calling him a misfortune poacher. He swung his sword at our protagonist, but our hero responded with his sword. Their swords clashed, and sparks began to fly everywhere. Suddenly, the attacker noticed our protagonist's aura and had a realization, telling him to wait. The hero got confused. After a moment of silence, our hero also realized how that was possible, and at the same time we can see the attacker standing, holding his hands up. At the same time, our hero noticed another person in one of the branches of the tree, but our protagonist had no clue. He asked with a straight face, "Who's that?" In response to that, they both shouted their names simultaneously.